All right, boom. Today we are checking out a stand-up comedian called Bill Bur, and I think this kid is No Reason to Hit Women. Why am I off camera? Sorry about that. Yeah, if you guys enjoy it, want to see more, leave a like, subscribe to the couple done today. Yeah, let's get into it.
No, we have these huge battles. You know what the maddest she ever got at me was? One time she was watching this show, it was like a poor excuse for The View, and they started talking about domestic violence, right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence, just in case, you didn't get the memo, you know?
Okay.
Evidently, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly, you know?
Agreed, yeah, it's not right.
It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? It's like wife beaters watching for, oh, fuck, now I get it, upset daisy, sweetheart, here we go, there you go, oh.
I didn't know I couldn't do that, I'm sorry. You know what I mean?
So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really? I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head.
Jesus Christ, okay. Okay.
You could wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9.
Jesus.
Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it. But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude,
I see what he's saying. Yeah, I get it. Okay.
Levitating above the rest of us. You're never annoying. Women, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week?
Probably a couple times.
There you go.
Jesus Christ! Every day! God damn!
Every day. You didn't do it, right?
But you have reasons
also, it drives
to.
me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day, paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason.
You wouldn't do it, but there is a reason. You wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do it, but there is a reason. This is why I would not get married, boy.
I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons
to.
in that arc of a story.
That's fair.
All right, that was a hypothetical.
Okay. Okay.
You want an actual story?
Wait, what?
I'll give you one. I'll give you one.
Okay,
right,
okay.
I fucked up my foot playing drums, trying to get my bass drum foot as fast as John Bonham's, because I figure that's a good thing to focus on. 43 years of age, never married, no kids. I figure this is going to lead me to the light, right? This is what I need to do.
Okay.
So I don't know what I did. I felt like after I played for like an hour, and afterwards I felt like literally like there was some midget stabbing me in the bottom of my foot, right? Like I had lightning coming out of the bottom of my foot. So I did the typical guy thing. I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll sleep it off. Be fine, right?
Yeah.
Next morning, I wake up, my foot's even worse. And I got to walk my crazy dog. So I'm like, I can't do it. My foot's killing me. So I wake up my girl, go, sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you walk the dog for me? Can you just take the shift? You know, I'll do your afternoon shift. Can you just do me this solid? Can you do this for me? And she's just like, I had a late night last night. I'm tired. I have a big day. And I just go, fuck it. She goes, what do you mean, fuck it? It's like, why can't you just say no? Why do you always gotta like waterboard me with like a 20-minute explanation that eventually winds its way around to go fuck yourself? Just say no. I'm just limping out of the room. Whatever, go back to bed. You got a big day, right? Yeah. So now I'm like limping down the street. I got like Tourette's, fucking goddamn bullshit. Dog's walking next to me. I gotta admit, I got a little childish. I did. I got a little childish, you know? I was just thinking about my relationship. I'm like, this is the relationship I'm in? You just gonna do whatever the hell you wanna do, right? And fuck me? Fine, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I wanna do. I feel like listening to my iPod on full blast, walking around the house. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
So that's what I did. Turned it all the way up, and my whole plan was just to walk by her like I didn't even know her. That was it. She came down the hall, I just ghosted her. Just walked right past her.
Okay. How did that work for you?
Just trying to piss her off. And I gotta tell you something, worked like a charm.
Okay.
Worked like a charm. Yeah, hung my coat up, turned around. By the time I turned around, she was already yelling at me. But the music was so loud, not only could I not hear her, it actually looked like she was singing the song that I was listening to. Oh, it's one of the highlights of the relationship. So I knew what she was saying. I was like, whatever, I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone. I'm going onto the computer, right? So I limp over and I sit down, and unbeknownst to me, she's like, no, we're going to talk about this right now. Comes out, poof, and slaps the headphones off my head.
Oh!
I got big ears. It fucking hurt. So I'm like, honey, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Put the headphones back on. She comes right back up again. Poof, slaps them off a little harder. This time they spin halfway around my head. Caveman DNA starts coming up. Talking through my teeth. Honey, leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it, right?
Okay.
And on third time, she comes out, poof, slaps him right across the room, and I snap. I'm like, fine, you want to have the fight? Let's fucking have the fight. She's like, we will discuss this later when you calm down.
Oh, that would piss me off.
Ah, right there. I just wanted to roll her up on her yoga mat and stuff her behind the couch. Just leave her there until she got thirsty. Come on, let me out of here. I have a spin class. You've made your point.
I've got a busy day.
Ridiculous. No, that's the thing. Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, you know?
No, yeah, but you're saying there's reasons to, but you're not going to do it, but there's reasons. The same way women have reasons to hit men. Sometimes we don't listen. Sometimes we just go, and we're not listening. Majority of us not listening. Oh, we just piss you off. It's, yeah, we get it, you know?
There's no reason. I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place. If you say there's no reason, you cut out the build-up, you're just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now.
Everyone was quiet.
I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that?
You say, yeah, right.
What does answer them right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up
Answer them right.
halfway through the special during the bit and you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taking a special here? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?
Yo!
Fucking had to ignore all of that and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever?
Yeah, I didn't really get what she meant.
Answer him! Answer him!
You know she's fuming right now as well. Like, them.
Every fucking special I do, there's always one. Always right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart. And I think you just added another reason.
Why did it go so dark? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo.
Jesus
Wow.
fucking Christ. You love this. I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me.
What did she say? Tell him right. What? Oh, that's so funny.
Fucking unbelievable. Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? Well, how come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I got bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions?
Not really, because I feel like that's just what they do, right? You kind of expect to be bitten by a snake. You know what I mean?
Right? How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it?
Fair.
How did this snake get so mad it almost killed you? Firemen put out a fire, they don't just drive away afterwards, they sift through the debris. How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right? Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that. Let me extend an olive branch then, okay?
All right, go
I
on.
realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, you know,
Yeah,
have a
of
rough
course.
day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, there are.
I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be buried underneath the prison, okay? So
Okay.
if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky?
God.
Really? Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating. Right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know? You know what it is? Is every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say, the guy's a piece of shit, fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail, and then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying. I'm just saying, dude, in your heart of
Sorry,
heart.
what did you say about Rihanna?
But I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
No, I missed it again. Sorry.
Rihanna one, where they just say, the
Oh,
guy's
what,
a
Chris Brown?
piece of shit, fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail, and then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying.
There was a reason
saying,
behind
dude,
it. Say there must have been a reason for him, basically what he's trying to say.
Heart of hearts. What do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream?
To be fair, I actually did my own research about that, and apparently Rihanna actually started the fight. Obviously, I'm generally not a Chris Brown fan, and I don't really listen to his music anyway, and obviously I don't condone what he did at all. But not even but sounds like they, you know what I mean? But sounds like but although, but not but although it didn't just start from nothing. I mean, it could have. I mean, obviously from the evidence that showed it didn't start from anything. Do you know what I mean? He didn't just whack on her for no reason. But I mean, I don't know the specific reason, but apparently she spat on him and then he lost it, and I was like, ooh. But yeah. Anyway.
You know? Or do you think maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight and some crazy shit was being said? Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck. Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker.
Ooh, the ego trip.
But, to be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box? Oh my God,
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh at that, but that would be diabolical. But again, from what I researched, she spied him. And that's what set him off. Obviously, you know what I mean? Which is insane, but that is, you know, I'm not let me just stop talking. I don't think that's right. Let me just stop talking.
No, fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I think is a core of a lot of that shit. You know? And I gotta tell you something, man. Like, I never knew how women argued, but after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. And I'm gonna tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around. I have begun a winning tradition.
Oh my God.
This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All
Okay.
right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness.
I actually agree with that. I generally do agree. If women are normally right and they know that they're winning the battle, they stay on the topic at hand. Now, I don't know what he's going to say after this, but here's my conclusion, my experience in life. If women are wrong, they're talking about everything else but the topic. Everything else should get brought up, like something that you did 6 months ago or 2 months ago or a year ago, however long you're in a relationship, or something that's not relevant to the topic will get brought up.
All right? No problem with that. Totally respect it.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road.
Yeah,
They
yeah.
start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad.
They will bring, yes. It's like they'll start bringing up insecurities that you've said to them in confidence, and then they'll throw it back into your face. Like that's what they do when they know that they're wrong. They'll start throwing out. They'll take off the band-aid and like, oh yeah. So you don't really have a relationship with your mum, do you? You know why? Because your mum never loved you. You're like, God damn. But as for
And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement.
Yeah.
Totally designed. This desperate Hail Mary attempt
just
to
to
make
win
you
the
so
argument.
fucking mad, you just call him a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that one. That's not
It's about then it's not about what she said. It's about how you reacted. So now you're in a losing situation because you've gone overboard, even though she's brought up something personal, and you know what I mean? Oh, yeah. He's spot on.
Me a
He's
cunt,
spot
and then
on.
that's it. You're in this room now, right?
He's spot on. I can't even lie about
My girl
this
knows my big
situation.
thing is, my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, just screaming up at the younger couple, turn it down! That isn't music! So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone. Then I'd lose my shit. The next thing
But you see what I'm saying? They'll bring up the insecurities that you know the insecure about, and then throw it back in your face.
you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened?
So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay? You're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay?
Walk away. Yeah.
All right? Don't get mad. Bob
Yeah.
and weave, slip all of that shit.
Maybe because you got a little dick. Just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument.
Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right?
Yeah. That's good
Lean
advice,
on the
though.
ropes,
That's
let
good
'em punch
advice. I can't
themselves
lie.
out, and then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down.
Yeah.
And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out.
Facts.
Rub one out like a man. It's the champagne of victory.
I'm not gonna lie to you, that was brilliant. That was actually brilliant. I did at first when he started this about hit women, I was like, I can think of some reasons. It threw me a bit off topic, but then it went. No, you know what? No, that was fire. Still, it was actually funny. He's got one called Gold Diggers as well. We might have to check that one out. That was really good. That was really good. He's got a couple. 7 years ago. When was this? This was 10 years ago. Oh my god. God damn. Anyway, cool. If you guys enjoyed it, leave a like, subscribe to become a Don today, and I'll catch you lot in the next one.